Hi friends. Okay, I'm supposed to make more content for YouTube. So I heard this story today. I hadn't heard this one before, so I thought today would be a good day to tell you a driver story. Yes, what's a driver story? I'll tell you. Anyways, so Jason has a YouTube channel. So if you're here, it's because you know me, or because you know Jason, or maybe you follow me on Facebook. But Jason has memberships now, and if you get the Royal Acorn, yes, Royal Acorn, he will shout out your channel. And he shouted out my channel once, and I got some more views, a couple of subscribers. So it works. But then he's telling me I should actually make more content. I don't really have a YouTube channel about anything, so this story came across. Now, truck drivers tell the same story, and they'll retell them and retell them. And I think every driver will retell every single story. There's like only so many. Now, if you want to hear the one with the trucker and the leprechaun, you got to ask Randy. I just can't tell it right. So what I was thinking, I heard a story today. Let's see, where to start? Oh yeah, I'm driving through a major city, DFW, and I've been driving for over 10 years. You kind of lose track after a while. And I had noticed that the highway signs, they have notification signs that give a message about traffic or detours, amber alerts. But most of the time, there's always a silver alert up. It'd be usually silver alert, the make, the model, the tag, and maybe what county they're from, so you know what police to call if you see this vehicle. And I noticed I think this happens a lot in every state, but it's all the time in DFW. So as I'm driving into DFW, I'm on the phone with my husband, and I point this out. And he says something like, well, that's because they let all their old people drive too long. As in they should have took away their license a long time ago. But I was thinking it would explain why none of them can merge. Go to DFW, nobody can merge. Just either they come on, or they can't find the pedal on the right. It's the right pedal. Or like, they're like, oh, stop halfway on the ramp, and then, sorry, it wasn't supposed to be about driving. Anyways. That's what my husband says. So I'm going out of DFW. I'm talking to another driver. And I tell him this observation of all these silver alerts in the DFW area. It's just like, ever since they've had those signs, as long as I can remember, they've always had silver alerts for your senior citizens. And I told him what my husband said about old people driving too long past their, never mind. I won't go there. And he just blurts out the weirdest thing. He goes, you know they're stealing old people, right? Like, you mean kidnapping them for ransom? No, they're stealing old people. They find old people. Okay, I think it goes something like this. Like, there's a crime ring or something, and they will follow old people home or whatever, and they'll kidnap them and take their cars, and apparently they will, I guess, ransom them, maybe, for money. But they never return the old people. They just sort of like leave them out in the wilderness and on their own. And they make it, they don't, usually they don't. And then they'll take the cars and take out the motors, sell the motors, chop the cars up for parts. And apparently this has been going on for years. And they can't seem to find them. I think maybe police isn't, apparently maybe the police are involved. Or, what was it? Like when they go to make the meetup for the old people, return them to the family, they never show up. And when they drop them off in the wilderness, it's always a different place. Yeah, don't go in the desert. Do not go in the desert. Who knows what all's out there. And what was the other thing? Well, apparently because they're trying to figure out who's doing this. There's not really much news on it. Like, you can't find this on Google anywhere. So that was a story. It was the weirdest thing I ever heard. But yeah, so take care of your old people. Don't let them wander around. Don't let them drive around by themselves. So that's the weird driver story that I heard today. Yeah. That one's a little morbid, actually. Okay, so you might want to skip this video. Sorry. Okay, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Love your old people. Well, bye.